The Sino-Indian War of 1962 left a lasting impact on the relations between India and China. The bitterness from the conflict created a sense of mistrust that would persist for decades to come. Both countries maintained a wary eye on each other, and border tensions remained a constant concern. In the aftermath of the war, India made significant efforts to modernize its military and strengthen its defenses along the border. It became clear to Indian leaders that relying solely on diplomacy would not be sufficient to safeguard their territorial integrity. The war also served as a wake-up call for India to reduce its dependence on foreign military assistance and to develop indigenous defense capabilities. China, on the other hand, achieved some of its strategic objectives through the conflict. It solidified control over Aksai Chin and secured the crucial road link between Xinjiang and Tibet. However, the war didn't end the border disputes entirely, and contentious issues continued to surface periodically. Over time, the two countries engaged in numerous rounds of talks and negotiations to find a resolution to their border disputes. However, progress was slow and often marred by mistrust and occasional skirmishes along the line of actual control. The strained relationship between India and China also influenced the geopolitical dynamics in the region. India's concerns about China's growing influence in South Asia led it to strengthen its ties with other regional powers and major players on the world stage, such as the United States, Japan, and Australia. China, in turn, sought to expand its presence and influence in the Indian Ocean region, leading to further strategic competition between the two Asian giants. Despite the challenges, both countries recognized the importance of managing their differences and maintaining stable bilateral relations. Economic ties between India and China continued to grow, with trade and investment playing a crucial role in their engagement. However, the border disputes and periodic military standoffs remained a source of tension. As the years passed, the world witnessed both India and China rise as significant players on the global stage. Both countries became engines of economic growth, and their influence in international affairs continued to expand. However, the legacy of the 1962 war remained a crucial backdrop in their interactions. In the early 21st century, new challenges emerged, such as territorial disputes in the South China Sea and the Belt and Road Initiative. These issues further complicated the India-China relationship, adding to the complexities of regional dynamics. Efforts to find a lasting resolution to the border disputes have continued, with various mechanisms in place to manage tensions. Confidence-building measures, border personnel meetings, and dialogues at the highest levels have been employed to prevent any escalation. The Sino-Indian War of 1962 serves as a reminder of the fragility of peace in a region marked by historical grievances and territorial contestations. It remains an important chapter in the histories of both India and China, influencing their actions and attitudes towards each other in the decades that followed. As the world continues to evolve, the hope remains that both countries can find common ground and work towards a more stable and cooperative relationship for the benefit of their people and the broader international community.